and white. Canada to kick off. South Africa kicks to clear. They're in front of their 22, so the ball is brought back to where the kicker was. Line out, Canada. Canada drops the ball, but it's gone backwards, so they remain possession. Missed pass to Canada, lost it forward, played advantage, but South Africa is able to scoop it up. Referee says no advantage was gained, so we're going to bring it back to the knock-on, and it'll be scrum down to South Africa.
Scrum down to South Africa.
All those people. Okay, South Africa looks to kick again to clear it from that scrum. 14 fields the ball for Canada. Scrum half's having to dig that ball out. Canada's just still, oh, we might have a little opening on the outside. Looks like the referee's going to blow that one up. I'm not quite sure of his signal, but we're going to have a scrum down. And it looks still like it's Canada's ball. Eight-man pick off the scrum. And she lost that forward. So it's going to be another scrum down to South Africa. Okay, we're just outside the 22. Canada steals that scrum. Canada continually driving their feet in contact. They're going to reverse the field here. Try to catch the South Africa defense off. Through the hands, out to the wing. Nice defense by South Africa 15, making that tackle there. Okay, ball was held up in the try zone by South Africa, so we're going to have a scrum 5 meters out to Canada. So the referee's gonna reset that scrum. South Africa is able to steal that scrum. Really utilizing their support and passing down the line. Able to steal the ball. Little kick for some space. It's a race between South Africa and Canada. Let's see what the call is by the referee. It's going to be a scrum down to Canada. Kicked into touch. So Canada's 5 meter scrum. Eight-man pick off the back. Tried to scoop it up and run with it. Unfortunately, she knocked it on. We're going to scrum down Canada just inside the 22, still in South Africa territory. Numbers. South Africa is able to make that tackle and realign. South Africa able to win that ruck, gain possession, and they kick.
Ball kicked into touch by South Africa.
Looks like it's about just inside the 22 still, and it's going to be a line out to Canada. Nice defensive composure by South Africa there.
Let's go, Canada!
South Africa able to steal the ball off of a missed pass to the outside center. See if they can use this momentum here. Got into some speed. Canada defense is able to tackle her out of bounds. In touch. It's going to be a line out to Canada. South Africa benches excited that South Africa has crossed the 50 and into Canada territory. Lineout's good. Canada. Backline by Canada. Did a little kick over the top. Bounced in and then out. Into touch. So we're going to have a South Africa line out. Back into South Africa territory about 15 meters out. About 12 minutes into the game. We're going to have a minute. Alright, no injury sub needed. So we are going to go line out South Africa. Canada's able to steal that line out. Canada's calling for it. They want it. They want it wide. Alright, we have a penalty. South Africa offsides.
Ball not forward.
There's a knock on there by Canada, and South Africa is able to scoop it up. Referee's going to take a second to chat with his AR. Scrum down to Canada. Here we have a try, Canada. Off that scrum, we had an 8 pick to the 9. And the 9 was able to get it out to the wing. We scored it in the corner, right against the post.
Scored by number 14.
In the corner.
For Rugby.
It's going to be a tricky kick here for Canada. I believe the try score was by number 14 for Canada. Kick is going to be taken by 15 from Canada. Kick is no good, so that's going to be 5-0. Canada on the board first. Minutes in. South Africa's 15 is going to take the kickoff here. Okay, we're going to have a knock on by Canada. So it'll be a scrum down South Africa.
Ball not forward by Canada. Scrum down to South Africa.
Canada scrum half tackles South Africa right off the scrum. Speed here by South Africa gets us past the gain line. Fortunate knock on by South Africa. It's going to be a scrum down. We're on the 22-yard line. 22-meter yard line.
Scrum down to Canada.
Kick to clear here. South Africa unable to catch it on the fly. We're going to have a knock on by South Africa on that attempt to catch the kick by Canada. Scrum down on the 50. Canada. Balls out and off. Backs for Canada. A little bit of bobble hands right there. So another knock. South Africa's turn. The scrum down. the scrum, and unfortunately she knocked it on, so it's going to be a scrum down Canada, same location. Good, and the 10 looks to kick. Put some pressure on that umbrella for South Africa. Got some room. Number 15 looks to offload it, and unfortunately just a little forward. Scrum down Canada. Halfway through this first half, Canada 5, South Africa 0. We're going to reset this scrum. Canada's put. Canada gets it all the way out to their 14. South Africa able to bring her down. South Africa able to steal it. Team's gonna look to clear it, give him some more space. South Africa chasing with defense, putting pressure on. Canada responds with another kick also, puts some pressure on South Africa. Makes it all the way to the try zone. She's gonna touch it down. Drop 22 for South Africa. 15 and South Africa will take the drop. Tackle by South Africa. We're going to be playing advantage for a high tackle. Referee thought that was a little high. Canada's going to look to tap and go real quick. Dangerous tackle. Not 10, so the referee's going to give an extra 10 to Canada. Canada's going to go for points here. We're dead center, 22-meter line. Number 15 for Canada will take this kick. Okay, that kick was no good. So we'll have a drop 22. South Africa.
Canada 5, South Africa 6.
Canada's on the run, calling for the ball. They know where they are, and they're wanting to get in that try zone. South Africa pressuring at the rucks. Referee showing advantage to South Africa. He's going to go ahead and stop play. It's going to be a thrown forward by Canada. So South Africa gets the scrum down. We're still in South Africa territory. About 30 meters out. The scrum collapses, so we're going to go ahead and just restart it. We just lost some footing there. Pick off the back of the scrum. It's about 10-15, still running. They look to kick again, South Africa. Canada bobbles it, and it's a knock on. South Africa gaining some yardage there.
Scrum down, South Africa.
Scrum down, South Africa, on the 40-meter line. They just entered Canada territory. Still plenty of time. Got 10 minutes on the clock. And we're going to take a little time out for South Africa player who's down. All right, we have a scrum down. The injured player was able to stay on the field. South Africa ball. Okay, referee's going to reset that scrum. A couple players down on the ground. Weather here is awesome. It's about 74 today. A little bit of wind. But then again, I am 15 feet in the air, so it's perfect. Great weather. Here we go. Scrum really works to get that ball out of the scrum and get it to her backs. At a center crash. Back out to the backs. Got some space. 2 on 1. 15's going to make it, I think. Oh, tackles are from behind. Still South Africa ball. They're banging on the door. Whistle. Looks like it was held up.
Ball not coming.
So it's going to be a scrum down. South Africa 5 meters out. And we're going to have a minute for an injury. Okay, time's back on. The injured player was number 15, but I think she just got the wind knocked out of her, so she's back up and ready to go. We had a 5-meter scrum to South Africa. South Africa's bench is loud and excited. Eight-man pick off the back after a drive as long as possible. Ken's gonna keep it. Try to take it in. She's brought down by Canada, just short. Canada's defense is just swarming right now. A little missed pass to the South Africa back line. It's going to be a knock-on. Scrum down to Canada. 5 meters, about 7 meters out. Yeah, we got a couple players taking a knee, so referee has stopped his watch. It's about 4 minutes on the game clock plus injury time. Here we go. Scrum down Canada. Canada's going to kick to clear. South Africa's 15. Looks like a penalty to South Africa for being offsides. Canada's ball just inside the 22-meter line. Looks like they're going to kick to clear. We're going to have a line out to Canada. South Africa is able to steal that. So that line out. Out to the winger. She cuts the space. Actually, it's the 13. She's brought down by Canada. They're going to swing it back the other direction. South Africa 8-man right now, fighting through defense, making them work to bring her down. South Africa brought that ball and was not able to produce it. So it's a turnover ball to Canada. Scrum down, 5 meters out. South Africa is really working to get on the scoreboard before halftime. Canada looks to kick to clear again. Goes into touch. So it's going to be a line out South Africa. Just inside the 22-meter line. South African backs can get in there. Oh, that's just outside her shoulder. She's going to be knocked straight. Canada chooses a scrum on the 15. No time left on game clock, so I just waiting on the referee for the final time. South Africa. Oh, almost saw that scrum. Canada kicks to clear. South Africa answering. Trying to get the ball to the speed, number 14. Canada's able to bring her down. Canada's really counter-rucking, trying to win this ball back. They're calling for it, the backs are ready. Penalty's going to be not releasing by South Africa. Canada's penalty here. They're in their own territory on the 40. Looks like they're just going to tap and go with it. Boards are getting set. Tap and go to the backs. South Africa brings them down. South Africa's able to steal that out of the ruck. South Africa ball.
Scrum down.
Okay, referee says that the ball's not going to be able to come out of there, so he's going to reset it with a scrum to South Africa. Not much time left. Just about a minute, probably.
Quick. Go back.
Taking a minute for a shoe tie real quick. Two minutes, referee says. Okay, scrum down. South Africa ball. Attempted to steal that, but there was a knock on by South Africa.
Scrum down, Canada.
Quite a few scrum downs this first half. To the wing. And Canada's going to send it the opposite direction. South Africa is just swarming them, moving them backwards. Canada found a little hole and she's going to run. She's got one friend. She does a little chip kick, get her some space. South Africa's on top of it. It's a fight for it. South Africa ends up with it. It's good pressure by Canada. There's a whistle penalty. Penalties against South Africa for not releasing. It's going to be Canada's ball on the 22-meter line. Close to the sideline. We're about 10 meters from the sideline. Great patience and composure by South Africa. Canada just taps it through the mark and passes it off to the backs. There's some forwards in the back line trying to insert. Great leg drive by Canada forwards. South Africa ends up with it, gives it a little chip over the top. Canada answers. Kicks it as well. South Africa is going to tap it, touch it down, and that's the end of the first half.
That's halftime.
It's 5-0. Canada up at halftime.
Canada.
Let's go, Canada!
All right, second half. South Africa to kick off to Canada.
Let's go, guys!
Canada unable to take that, so it's a knock on by them. Scrum down South Africa. Score is 5-0 Canada. Referee's going to signal that out the tunnel, so we're going to reset the scrum. Canada with a big push there. That's had some of the South Africa girls' feet go down. Number 10 is going to keep that, put some pressure on the backline defense of Canada. Big tackle by Canada on South Africa's number 8. Canada is able to steal a pass by South Africa. Referee's going to call that forward by South Africa, so it's a scrum down to Canada. Okay, we have 2 substitutions by South Africa, number 16 coming on and number 22 coming on. Players coming off for South Africa. Number 14. And a front row player. Can't see her number at the moment. Okay, it's going to be a scrum down. Canada.
Substitutions for South Africa.
South Africa's number 2 has come off. South Africa went to steal that scrum, but the referee's going to signal hands in by South Africa, so it's penalty to Canada. She's going to kick to clear.
Penalty in South Africa.
Okay, we're going to have a line out to Canada. Just outside their 22, about 30 meters out. Still in their own territory. Clean line out. Now the ball's out to the backs. Canada again spreading it all the way to the wing. They're going to send it back this way and kick over top. South Africa easily fields that ball. Play advantage to Canada for a knock-on by South Africa. Referee's going to let them continue to play. Canada's using their backs. We have 14 on the outside. She's got space. She just broke another defender. She's going to go all the way. One last defender. She's got space. She's got it. Try between the posts. Canada. Double check the number. It is number 14. Great run. Number 15 is going to take the conversion. Conversion is good. It is now 12-0 Canada.
And the conversion is good by number 15. Just that brings the score to Canada 12.
Thank you. Alright, let's go, Canada. Do it again. We got it. Come on,
The ball was just passed down the line. They swung it from one end to the other end. She went around that corner, took it past two defenders, and scored between them. Okay, we have a kickoff by South Africa. All right, it's going back to the backs again. Let's see what they do this time. Canada really likes to get that ball wide. We're going to do a chip kick, go over the top. We're going to come back to the play spot of the kick. Went straight out of bounds. So it'll be a line out to South Africa.
Line out. South Africa.
We're on the 40-meter line in Canada territory.
Let's go, Canada. Our ball, girls.
The other one.
Big hits, ladies. Oh, come on. Go, girls.
Okay, line out goes over the top. Canada's able to scoop it up. Ball pops out.
Substitution for South
Play is
Africa.
still on.
Number 16.
Canada brought it all the way to the wing. Canada's taken down and South Africa is able to steal it. South Africa has the ball right now. Referee's going to bring it back for a knock-on by South Africa. It's going to be a scrum down to Canada.
Scrum down. Canada.
217 here, like, we're at 8-6. Like, 217.
Big pressure by the South Africa backline.
Come on, Canada! You got it, lady! You got it, guys! Let's go!
South Africa was able to get their hands on that ball, but they knocked it forward. So it's going to be a scrum down to Canada.
It's knocked on. Scrum down, Canada.
Touch. Skate. Back, it's okay.
Canada working it through the hands of the backs again. Backs rucking for backs. That was a good thing to see. Still Canada, still attacking. One Canadian takes it alone. She's got one person to ruck. Referee's going to call offsides on white, South Africa. So it's going to be penalty to Canada. We're in South Africa territory, just inside the 22. Scrum half just taps it through, goes to the backs. Referee's going to blow that up and bring it back to a previous spot. It's a penalty for Canada. I'm not quite sure. Canadian's just going to tap it through the mark and take it. Now releasing called on Canada, so it's going to be South Africa's ball, about 5 meters out of their own territory. 15 is going to look to kick to clear here.
Chase, Bobby!
Okay, we'll have a line out to South Africa. Okay, we're going to have a sub for Canada. Number 17 on for number 3. Line out to South Africa. Canada steals that line. They're driving it right now in a maul. Maul's brought down. Going to send it through the hands of the backs. Looking for the corner here. It's number 14 again. And she gets it. Number 14 gets her second try of the day. The announcer might have just said it's her third try of the day. kick. It's probably about 7 meters from the from the sideline. She pulled it out almost to the 22. Kick is no good. Brings the score to 17. Canada, South Africa 0.
Conversion attempt was no good.
15 minutes into the second half.
Score now is Canada 17, South Africa 0.
It's South Africa to kick off. Canada misses the catch off the fly, but it's rolled backwards, so we're going to play on. Oh, unlucky. Looks like Canada lost a quarter, but South Africa's going to go ahead and play on. Scrum half is digging for it. Canada's holding on to the scrum half. She's able to pop out with it. South Africa using each other and offloading. We're going to have a knock on by South Africa, so a scrum down to Canada. Both England and USA are at the field warming up, getting ready for the next match.
Substitution from South Africa. Number 17.
Let's go, Canada! Canada, we got it! Let's go, guys!
Lift, to your left, Barate. Forward, but to your left. Okay.
Referee rules that it's out, but we got players on the ground. Balls popping out. Canada's going to take it around the weak side. Referee's gonna blow that up, nothing coming. So he's gonna do a scrum down to Canada. They were attacking. Looks like we have a player down for South Africa, number 8. Looks like we're almost halfway through the second half. Scrum to Canada. penalty, not releasing. South Africa ball.
Penalty against Canada. Not releasing the ball.
Looks like 15 is going to look to kick to touch. Might be changing her mind.
On the field for Canada. Number 20, Trista Simpson.
Okay, we're going to have a line out
Big steal,
to South Africa. Little mishandling there by South Africa. Able to regain nice little chip kick by the 10. She's chasing after it. She's got it. She's got her own kick. She's going to reach for it. Oh, it pops out. She has Rutgers there. And she has the try. Try South Africa. Beautiful kick, perfect placement. Caught her own kick and then was able to touch it down. Perfect. Number 15 is going to take the conversion. Not too bad. A little to the right of the uprights.
Come on, guys. Come on, sweetie. Buy you jelly babies. I'll buy you jelly babies. I'll buy you jelly babies. No. Come on, Tandos, man. John,
Great kick. Conversion's good. Got about 17 minutes left in the half. South Africa scores, making it Canada 17, South Africa 7. Canada to kick off. Not 10 meters, but South Africa goes ahead and plays it. Number 12, center crash. South Africa is still working. Canada is counter-rucking, trying to steal that ball back. Oh, big hit. Canada able to steal that ball, offloading. She's got some space, one defender left. She offloads before she's tackled. Great defense by South Africa, tackling from behind. Number 10. Now they're going to spread it out to the wing again. Around the corner, I think they're in.
Canada.
Try Canada. Trying to get a number on the score here. Okay, we're going to have the conversion here. Number 20 is going to take the conversion. Conversion's no good.
Try was scored by number 15.
Try was scored by number 15 for Canada. Still have a player down for South Africa. Time is off by the referee. I believe it's number 15 we're attending to. Yep, number 15 from South Africa. She appears to be all right. She's going to join the game again. She's going to start us off with a kickoff, South Africa. Missed pass by Canada. South Africa is able to scoop it up. South Africa is now attacking right at the 22-meter line in Canada territory. Canada's able to scoop it up on a missed pass by South Africa. We're going to have a knock on by White. So we're going to have a scrum down to Canada. Time is stopped for some South Africa players. Okay, time back on. Scrum down to Canada for the knock on by South Africa. Ball came straight out, so we're going to reset that scrum, have it again. Inserts. She's got space. South Africa's going to bring her down though.
Face to the top. To the top.
Scrum half's going to take it around the side of the ruck. Canada's still attacking. Whistle. Penalty for Canada. Not coming through the gate.
South Africa. in from the side.
I think the scrum half's just going to tap it through the mark. A little missed pass. South Africa puts a boot on it. It's a fight for it. South Africa picks it up. She needs some support. There's a ruck set. Whistle not coming out. South Africa ball. We're going to have a scrum down to South Africa. Missed pass by Canada. South Africa capitalizes. They're now in Canada territory. We're going to have a substitution for South Africa. 18 in for number 4. Okay, that scrum collapsed, so we're just going to reset. Okay, we're going to reset to South Africa here.
Linda, hold on, 5 minutes.
9 minutes right now, 9 minutes.
9 minutes, says the referee. 9 minutes to play.
Cut. Pause. Gate.
Nice! Come on, Christoph!
He's going to call a penalty here on the prop for South Africa.
Hand on the prop, grabbing the other prop leg.
Penalty.
South Africa prop was grabbing the leg of her opponent. Okay, so Canada took that penalty. They kicked for touch. They were unable to make it. South Africa tried to field it, but it went out of bounds. It's a line out to Canada.
No contest, we're fine. Nobody there.
Great offloading by the Canadians here. They're into South Africa territory. South Africa scoops it up out of a ruck though, kicks for some distance. Able to move it up to the 50.
Black 5 off.
Ball kick.
Substitution for Canada, 16 on
Out to Canada.
for number 5. And we're going to have a line out. Should be to Canada.
Substitution for Canada. Number 16, Debbie Statakis.
About 8 minutes to go. That throw was on the outside shoulder of the jumper, so we're going to have a not straight call. Oh, looks like the referee's going to give it to Canada for South Africa going up early. Free kick to Canada. See what they do here. We have a South Africa player down in the middle of the field. Referee's letting play go on. I'm not sure if he notices the player getting a little close to her right about now. South Africa counter-rucking there. Going to blow it up for a knock-on by South Africa, so we'll have a scrum down to Canada.
Ball knocked forward by
Looks like the South Africa player is going to need to come off. Looks like the number 8 for South Africa. Okay, we're going to move the 12 for South Africa into 8-man, and we're going to bring in number 19. 13 sliding into inside. 19 looks like she's going to be playing on the wing.
Taking her place on the field, number 19.
Speedy number 10 fly half for South Africa is playing outside center right now. Scrum down to Canada. Eight-man pick around the corner. She got about 15 meters. The rucks are highly contested, both sides. Still trying to work that ball out of that ruck. Referee's going to blow the whistle now. He's going to give it to Canada since they were attacking. It'll be a scrum down to Canada. Just under 5 to go now. 22-7, Canada ahead. Okay, Canada wins their own scrum. They're looking to attack through the backs again. All the way out to the wing, who was just waiting for it. Canada's still pressuring here. We're going to have penalty. Hands in. Canada's ball still.
Hands in the ruck against South Africa. Penalty.
She's going to tap it through the mark and go. She takes it in herself. South Africa trying to hold that ball up. Canada comes up with it and score. Looks like number 1 for Canada with the try.
Try scored by Canada, number 1, Olivia Demirci.
Olivia Demirci, number 1 for Canada. Okay, number 20 is going to take the conversion. Nice strike. Just short though. Conversion is no good. Game clock is at 0 right now, so we're just playing the referee's watch.
Score Canada 27.
Canada leaves with just 2 minutes to go, 27-7. Canada's attempt to field the kickoff. went into touch. So we're going to have a line out, South Africa. Canada steals that line out. They're mauling. Referee calls for not to be collapsed.
Still up over here. Ball's over here. They're bound. I'm okay with that.
Still moving, still driving. Still moving.
Oh, rock. Hands off. White.
Now it's a ruck. Ball's out to the backs. Kick by the 10 for Canada. And that ends the game right there on a knock-on. Canada wins 27-7.
That's the final whistle.
All right, Canada's in black, South Africa in white. Canada to kick off.